Soldier Field opened back in 1924 with the Bears becoming tenants in 71, and what a home field advantage it has become here in Chicago. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Chicago Bears.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
The kicker, Brandon Aubrey, is out to get this one started. And off we go from Soldier Field. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. They'll take that, 14 yards on play number 1.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Hands it off out of the gun. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here's Williams. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Just a gain of a couple there. And 3rd and 8 now. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Boy, left that first defender grasping at air as he winds up getting a full 8 yards on that play.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Off the play fake, it's Williams. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Well, the first drive here and the first time that we've called the big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now you're wide receiver.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Luther Burden, 26 yards. And the Bears are on the board here first in the season opener. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Oregon. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
Now that's the way you want to start a drive. Talk about a tone setter as well as a playbook opener. Now if you want to take a big shot over the top, you're all positioned to do so.
They'll run. This is Jaden Blue. And he stopped immediately there. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
It's a loss of a yard.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Bears take over. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they get another shot here with a 1st and 10. Touchdown, Chicago! Kyle Williams, 59 yards. And the Bears are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And it's now 14-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They start the drive with a give to Blue. And space tough to come by there as they'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold them to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
So from the 37, here's 2nd down and 8. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
One of the great coaches said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. That one out wide and intercepted. Inside the 10. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Extra point attempt to follow here. It's good, and before you know it, it's 21-0.
The score, Bears 21, Cowboys nothing.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. After the pick six, they go right back to the air. They'll find Lamb crossing the formation for the catch. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 yards and a Cowboy 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Cowboys.
On play action, they'll throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
44-yard line.
Now a shotgun. Now the ball comes loose. But I believe a Cowboy was there to get it. He was, and Dallas will maintain possession.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free. but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Finds Pickens out right. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's second down.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely. They pick up the catch. Not much yardage afterwards.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd and 5. Now a handoff to Blue running left side. Even with the good footwork, he'll be stopped just inside the 35.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long? Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. Now 3rd down and very long. He'll drop to throw. Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. And you can't do it much better than that. This ball kicks out of bounds at the 4-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
This is 2nd and 8. They'll go play action here with Williams. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He's got this to Williams, complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. It's a gain of 35. Now this offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. Now a handoff looking right. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Williams loses the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And that one coming on his opening carry of the season. Do you give him a mulligan?
You would like to, but this game counts.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Play action. Now Williams.
And he finds a man on a crossing route.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
The Bears on the move. They've got another first down.
And time to give some credit to the big fellows, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Here's 2nd and 3. To throw, it's Williams. This is the tight end fan. And the Bears are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
From the gun, here's Williams. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Colston Loveland from 6 yards away.
And the Bears are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And a rout is on here in this first half. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And all the way on just shy of midfield before going out of bounds at the 49.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
The last series for them a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave them with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
Now they'll audible to something else. Straight ahead, ETN.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down.
And the Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They're going to look to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Travis Etienne.
27 yards.
And the Cowboys are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. The extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And it's now a 28-7 ball game.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24.
Their own 24-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Here's 2nd and 10.
What is up?
Working out of the gun, Williams. There's a short one caught by Loveland. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
What is up?
Looking to throw is Williams. He'll try and do this himself. The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To throw, Williams. Pass caught right side by Loveland. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Tackled back at the 35-yard line.
What is up?
To the air, Williams. Pass to the right side, caught by Burden. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 39. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down,
and he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. On play action, here's Williams. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
He'll get this in the hands of the Doom Zone. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out, and he is going to need to bomb this one. And he's going to miss this one. That is no good. Well outside the left upright, and the lead will hold at 3 touchdowns.
And now 2 problems as I see it. First, you missed the kick, which granted was a long one. But second, you set the other guys up with great field position and enough time to maybe get downfield and get a field goal attempt of their own.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Wide open receiver complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw.
And this one nearly picked off. Well, kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's second down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Ready.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. So on third down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. It'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash. And this is just outside the right upright. It's no good, and this will stay a 3-touchdown game.
It's hard to be surprised in the miss there with the way this first half has gone. Here they were hoping to get some sort of momentum to carry them into the locker room, but even this doesn't pan out.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play.
They'll start on the ground here on first down.
Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10.
And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And they extend their lead, a little added cushion into the lockers. What a way to finish.
Tremendous way. That's momentum that they carry in with them. Can they convert it and bring it back out to start the third quarter?
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away.
And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30.
Looking to put a drive together.
Ready. Hogan 19. Check go.
Now a play fake here on first down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
At the 34-yard line.
Now a first carry here for the running back. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down.
Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
And he's got his big tight end here. And this effort won't do it. He needed to get to the 45. He's a yard or 2 short. Now comes the Cowboys punter as he's on to kick it away. And that ball's going to angle out at the 3-yard line. A beauty. They decide against going for it on 4th and 1, maybe to the dismay of their offense, but hey, a nice consolation prize down inside the 5.
Nice consolation prize indeed. So maybe the offense is upset, but they showed confidence in their defense by punting it away.